Hello and welcome to week 1, Introduction of the ABAP RESTful Application Programming Model. In this unit, the first unit, we're going to talk about the REP big picture. So what's REP all about? If we want to understand what REP has to support, we first have to look onto the applications. So what needs to be supported by the apps? User experience is really important. In former times, we created really big ABAP transaction offering a lot of functionality to the end user. The end user had to decide which functionality is really important. But in the modern world, this has to change. We want to support the end user in the daily business and just offer the required functionality. This also improves the productivity. Role-specific or role-based applications are therefore really important. They should run in the browser. We don't want to install any specific client. And of course, they should also run on any device. And the device switch would also be undesirable. SAP Fiori and SAP UI5 support all this based on a RESTful protocol called OData. But also performance is crucial for the user experience. With our in-memory database SAP HANA, we can offer new features and improve the performance significantly. HANA also offers the combination of transactional capabilities with analytical capabilities, and they can be integrated into one Fiori application. Besides the user experience, also the development experience is really interesting. The end user should have fun using the application, and the application developer should have fun creating the application. Therefore, testability, supportability, and documentability are first-class citizens of REP. Secure app development and high code quality are usually supported by the ABAP tools. But what happens now if I'm coming from the old legacy world and I want to move into the future, into the cloud? Custom code migration supports this. We can move into the new world. In the cloud, new requirements come on top. We want to define applications which are extensible. Therefore, we create stable anchors which are compatible for the future. And if you want to create new applications, bigger applications, we can make use of the side-by-side scenario supported by the SAP Cloud Platform as extension platform. Whitelisted APIs of any backend can then be used. Stateless is crucial for all of these applications, because only with that we can make use of elasticity and scalability in the cloud. So, but what is the mission of REP? We won't introduce a new program model every 5 years. REP is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity because we have all the different key players in ADT, the languages, and also the frameworks. So REP is a strategic long-term solution from our side. We can make use of it for the efficient development of Fiori applications and also web APIs. This can be done on This can be done for applications built from the scratch or by integrating existing application code. We want to offer an end-to-end development experience with a standardized development flow based on best practices and development guides. High development efficiency is really crucial for us, and therefore the developer should focus on the business logic and the business functionality, and we take over the technical implementation tasks. As I said, testability, documentability, and supportability are first-class citizen and natively integrated. Same holds for the code pushdown to SAP HANA, of course. The core of the application should also survive in a stateless and a stateful world. Our product qualities with SAP Fiori and SAP HANA are also targeting the cloud environment, as I already introduced. Extensibility is a really crucial factor for us, that we can also verticalize applications. But what are now the key players in REP? As I said, ADT is of course a tool of choice for us. ADT, the ABAP development toolkits, support an easy development onboarding with an end-to-end development flow. So you should be able to create new applications without reading tons of documentation. ABAP language and ABAP CDS should support also the development tasks. Standard implementation tasks always require typed API in REP. We don't want to have generated APIs or generic APIs. Static code checks and auto-completion and element info are crucial points to improve the development productivity. Powerful frameworks take over the technical implementation tasks so that we can focus on the business needs. But what can now be supported by REP? We can develop services for sub-Fiori applications and for web APIs. We can do that based on legacy code or in a greenfield approach. And we can deploy these applications for all different code lines. REP is just one code line for all different deployment options, SAP S/4HANA or the cloud scenarios. If we have a look at the end-to-end stack, we can see that everything is built on CDS. And the core of REP based on CDS supports all the draft functionality, the extensibility, and out-of-the-box implementation to take over the technical implementation tasks. OData is a protocol offering a lot of functionality like powerful querying, and with SAP Fiori and UI5 we can create nice view applications. Service consumption via web APIs can then be integrated on any other client. But what does it mean for our customers now? Some customers are still on an ABAP release below 750 where a lot of technologies are included and best practices how to apply them. But with 750 it was the first time we introduced an end-to-end programming model. From CDS via BOPF up to the gateway level we were able to create applications. But we had some pitfalls and some shortcomings. Therefore we introduced a successor of the ABAP programming model for SAP Fiori. So REP is a successor of this one. We extended the core data services by the so-called behavior definition. The extension of the CDS language and also the extension of the ABAP language itself I used in order to have a native concept of built-in business objects. And the CDS views as well as the business objects can be exposed via business services, fully ADT integrated. But what does it now mean if I invested already in the ABAP programming model for SAP Fiori? So don't worry, we make sure that there will be an integration in place soon. In this unit, we learned about the requirements of applications from user experience point of view and also development experience point of view. We understood the mission of REP, and we understood that REP is a strategical long-term solution. In the next unit, we will have a deeper look into the architectural overview. So I'm happy to see you there.